Hey everybody, it's Ariannita la Gringa and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you guys don't know anything about me, I am a native English teacher teaching you guys English at different places. Sadly, I'm not in New York City, but I'm back in my hometown, Cincinnati, Ohio. And in today's video, I am at Walgreens. Today, I'm going to teach all of you pharmacy vocab because Walgreens is a pharmacy. Walgreens is a pharmacy and inside you can get prescription medications. So come along with me and let's go walk inside and learn some pharmacy vocab and how to medicate certain illnesses. Apparently, I can't record inside Walgreens, but there is another pharmacy right across Walgreens called CVS Pharmacy. I'm going to try and record inside without getting caught. I am standing in the middle of an aisle with lots of over-the-counter medication, and you use this over-the-counter medication when you are feeling under the weather or sick. I'm going to teach you the different types of illnesses and health vocab, but I'm going to start from my head and then work my way down to my toes. Let's start with the head. What do you call when you have a throbbing pain in your head? That is called a headache. Headache. There are several different types of headaches, but the most common is a migraine. When you're looking for over-the-counter medication to relieve your headache pain, look at the signs. This sign says pain relief. I'm going to look for pain relief for headache support. I can find different types of pills, different types of medications like migraine relief. This is the CVS Health brand. Some other types of over-the-counter meds that can help relieve your headache pain is Excedrin. This is extra strength Excedrin and it contains acetaminophen, aspirin, and caffeine. As I said before, the most common type of headache is a migraine. You can buy this migraine relief and it'll help relieve your migraine. But another type of headache is a tension headache. If you have a headache, look for the specific type of headache you have and you can buy this at the checkout counter. Also, they have a migraine and fever cooling gel sheet. This is different than taking a pill. This will actually be placed on your forehead and help you relieve your headache. Sadly, I got kicked out of Walgreens Pharmacy as well as CVS Pharmacy, and now my last and third option is to go teach you guys some pharmacy vocab inside Kroger because they also have a pharmacy over there. Moving from our head, now we're going to focus on our eyes. These are our eyes. And what happens if you're looking at your phone for too long, if you have allergies and you might see some redness, your eyes might be a little bit dry? Well, you can put in eye drops. You'll put eye drops in your eyes to help you relieve the redness and the dryness of your eyes. Moving down from your eyes, there is the nose. What do you call this? Achoo! Achoo! That is called a sneeze. I just sneezed. Also, when you are sick, you may sneeze, achoo, and you may have mucus going down to your lips, down to your cheeks. What is that called? That is called a runny nose. Runny nose. What over-the-counter medication can you use to help you reduce you from sneezing, achoo, or stop your nose from running, or stop your sniffles? You have this right here. It's called Afrin. It's a nasal spray that you'll use to relieve and decongest that area. You also have some tablets you can use, a sinus congestion. You can take a pill and swallow it, and this will help you relieve all of this congestion and your sniffles and your runny nose. If you don't have a cold, then you can use Zyrtec. This is an allergy medication, so if you're sneezing a lot, if it's spring or it's a change of season like fall, and you have allergies, you can take this Zyrtec pill once every day and it'll help reduce you from sneezing and having a runny nose due to allergies. Of course, if you keep sneezing, achoo, and if you still have a runny nose and these medications that I taught you guys aren't helping you out, you may have a cold, a viral infection, or the flu. What are some of the over-the-counter meds that you can take to help you reduce your cold or flu symptoms? You have Vicks Dayquil. This is for cold and flu. You drink this medication from this small cup. It'll help relieve headache, fever, sore throat, minor aches, and pains. Another drinkable medication is called Theraflu. Theraflu helps reduce your cough symptoms, nasal congestion, what we just talked about, sore throat pain, because sore throat is the #1 symptom of a cold. This Theraflu comes in a packet. You'll pour it in a cup full of hot water, and then this will dissolve, and you'll drink your tea or your hot cup of water, and this will help soothe your sore throat. Another over-the-counter med that may help your cold or flu symptoms is this right here. This is daytime severe cold and flu medication, and it's a soft gel. Soft gel is similar to a pill. You still will put it on your tongue and you'll swallow it while drinking water. It's a great way to help relieve your cold and flu symptoms, and they have 2 different soft gels you can take. They have a daytime and a nighttime. And lastly, one of my favorite cold remedies are cough drops. I love cough drops because they taste just like candy. A cough drop will help soothe your sore throat because when you have a cold or you're sick, you might be coughing a lot. Or you may have trouble swallowing things. It may hurt when you're swallowing. So taking these cough drops will help soothe your sore throat. Before continuing the video, being in a pharmacy made me realize how important it is to have good health, especially good mental health. That is why I want to talk to you about the sponsor of today's video, BetterHelp. Personally, managing a busy life with many commitments or responsibilities can be stressful. That is why I've been using BetterHelp to live a healthier and happier life. I learned in my therapy session to practice mindfulness. By practicing gratitude, I can focus my attention on what is positive in the present moment and reduce my stress. BetterHelp is the world's largest therapy service that is 100% online. BetterHelp can match you to one of over 30,000 licensed and accredited therapists who are trained to listen and give you unbiased advice. To get started, you fill out a questionnaire to help assess your specific needs, and then you'll get matched with a therapist. Starting therapy can be hard, and the right therapist for you may not be in your area, and some people find the face-to-face interaction of therapy uncomfortable. But with BetterHelp, you have different options. You can have your therapy sessions as a phone call, as a video chat, or even via messaging if you prefer that. Whatever is the most comfortable version of therapy for you. And the best part, you'll be able to schedule therapy sessions at a time that's convenient for you. If the therapist you're first matched with doesn't feel like the right fit, which can be common when starting therapy, you can easily switch to a new therapist at no additional cost without stressing about insurance, who's in your network, or anything like that. If you think you might benefit from therapy, consider BetterHelp. Click the link in the description or visit betterhelp.com/Ariannita. Now let's learn more about pharmacy vocab. So far, we've talked about a headache when you have a pounding, throbbing pain in your head. And then we talked about our eyes. You use eye drops, you drop eye drops in your eyes to help relieve the redness from your eyes. And then moving down from our eyes, we talked about the nose. When you're sniffling, if you're sick, also if you're feeling under the weather, you may be sneezing a lot, achoo! Or you might have a runny nose. So you might need some tissues to help clean the mucus running down your nose. Or you may have a sore throat from coughing a lot. But what happens if your back hurts? That is called a backache. And you may have a backache if you lift something really heavy and if you're not in the proper position to lift something. So if I'm hunched over like this and if I don't use my legs to lift something up, I might get a backache. Basically, a backache is when your back hurts. What do you do to relieve this pain? You can buy cream and rub it on your back. You can also buy a cold pack, which will help reduce the pain. Or you can buy this. This is Aleve back and muscle pain. It's a pill, so you just swallow the pill, and then hopefully in a couple of hours, your back pain will disappear. What do you guys call this big red box that has all of your supplies? So if you get a cut or a scrape, you can find all of your supplies in this big box. This is a first aid kit. In this first aid kit, you can find Band-Aids, gauze, hand cleansing wipes, Benadryl, Neosporin. So if you have a cut, you put Neosporin on top of your cut and that'll help heal the wound. Tylenol, adhesive bandages, scissors, and instant cold pack. If you don't want to buy this first aid kit that has essentially everything you need if you have a cut or a scrape, You can also buy Band-Aids. This is the largest box of Band-Aids. It's $15. And the smallest and the cheapest box of Band-Aids that they have is $1.49. Above the bandages are thermometers. This is a thermometer. If you're feeling warm, if you're feeling hot, you may need to check your temperature. And you check your temperature with a thermometer. If your body temperature is above 98.6 Fahrenheit, you may have a fever. That is called a fever. And a fever is a common symptom of a cold or flu. This is a thermometer. The most common areas where you can take your temperature are under your tongue, under your armpit, or your forehead. So they have a thermometer specifically for your forehead. This thermometer is the cheapest thermometer at $7.99. And then the prices vary. This thermometer is $12.89. This thermometer is $24.99. $39.99, and the most expensive thermometer is the forehead thermometer at $49.99. And last but not least, what happens if you can't fall asleep? What is that called? If you're having trouble sleeping during the night, if you keep waking up, well, that is called insomnia. So what are some good meds, over-the-counter meds? Because remember, I'm in the over-the-counter aisle. I do not need a prescription. So what are some over-the-counter meds that can help you fall asleep and stay asleep? This is melatonin, but these are melatonin gummies. And melatonin helps you fall asleep faster, stay asleep longer, and is 100% drug-free because remember, this is an over-the-counter medication. They also have another form of melatonin. It is a fast dissolve tablet. This is a tablet and these are gummies. Another form of melatonin is this liquid form. This is ZzzQuil and it's a nighttime sleep aid, so this will help you fall asleep. I don't think I need this medication, melatonin, because I don't have trouble falling asleep and can fall asleep right away. Oh wait, are we still recording? Lastly, what do you call this type of pain? When you have a lot of pain in your stomach and your tummy and your belly, what do you call it? That is called a stomach ache, and you may get a stomach ache if you ate something that is spoiled, if you have cramps, if you're constipated. There are so many different reasons why people have stomach aches. So what is the remedy? How do you reduce your ache? Right behind me, this is the digestive health section where you can find things for your stomach because this is your digestive area. The most common remedy to reduce your ache or your pain is Pepto-Bismol. This is a chewable tablet that you will swallow and it is a 5-symptom relief for nausea, heartburn, indigestion, upset stomach, or diarrhea. Another good over-the-counter med to decrease your stomach ache is this right here. These are tablets, Tums tablets. It's an antacid that will reduce the acid in your stomach. I'm kind of like a kid, so I like taking Tums because I like the flavor of Tums because it tastes like fruit, but I only take these when I have a stomach ache. And this is a chewable tablet, so I can swallow this easily. I just taught you guys some common over-the-counter meds that can help you relieve symptoms like a cold or flu. Right behind me is a pharmacy. In the pharmacy, they have prescription medication. What is a prescription? A prescription is written approval by a doctor that allows you to take this medication because some medications may be harmful. For example, a prescription medication like insulin would not be found in the over-the-counter aisle where we were at before. It would be found inside the pharmacy. So how do you get a prescription medication? You will go to the doctor's office, and if you have diabetes, he will write a prescription down of insulin, and he will send that prescription to the pharmacy where you will stand in line like these people are to pick up your prescription medication. Okay guys, I'm finally outside of Kroger and finished with this video. I have to admit, it was a bit tough to record this type of video because I got kicked out of 2 pharmacies. But thanks to Kroger for allowing me to record inside and for not kicking me out. I hope you guys have learned a lot of pharmacy vocab, and I hope you guys are a little bit more confident to ask someone for help if you're inside of a pharmacy like Kroger, CVS, or Walgreens. I hope you guys like this video. Stay healthy, go ahead and like, subscribe, and give me a super thanks if you want to support my videos. Bye!